What is it that makes Sonic Adventure a fan favorite? Why do people still talk about Sonic Adventure as one of the best 3D Sonic games ever made? Hell, it's probably my favorite. This is the best video game of all time. Fans have been asking for a remake of Sonic Adventure for a long time. This game is fondly remembered and played till this day. So let's see what all the fuss is about as I persuade you to play Sonic Adventure.
Let's get him!
Let me take you back to 1998, and this is what you see. A full-on CG trailer full of tension, mystery, a realistic world with people, water flooding everywhere, high-speed camera action, a floating island that looks familiar, a big old water-like creature, and there we see him, full-on 3D Sonic running through a forest, and the first time we hear the epic Crush 40 with Open Your Heart, followed by the reveal of all the characters, Tails, Amy with a redesign, Gamma, Knuckles, Big the Cat, and Dr. Robotnik. It was all coming together. Sonic running towards his new adventure. What an intro to set up this game. As a kid, you had to be hyped. If you were lucky to have a Dreamcast. Sadly, I was not. I mean, this was Sonic's first 3D game. That's a big deal. Not including the cancelled Sonic Extreme, of course. Or 3D Blast. Or Sonic R. Or that hub world you play in Sonic Jam. But could Sonic really work in 3D when previous main titles had been 2D up to this point? Not only did it work, it felt like a natural transition. The 3D models looked great. Sonic looked a bit older, sleeker with his redesigned spikes. But most importantly, these characters were recognizable. You knew who they were. They looked simply like 3D versions of their 2D selves, in an era where 3D was still new. Sonic Adventure has one of the best stories. It delves into Knuckles' race, the Echidnas, the Chaos Emeralds and Master Emerald, a water creature called Chaos, and the first time we see someone other than Sonic use the Emeralds, as well as individual character stories that all link up to the final. This story manages to cover confidence, independence, friendship, anger, loneliness, something you probably wouldn't expect from Sonic, but it's handled quite well. First time these characters are fully voiced, and they give us golden lines like,
"Good thing you're okay."
This is the wrong room.
No way! I can't believe this! Get a load of this! Ah! Dummies, 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 dummies!
That's Eggman! I wonder what happened to Sonic.
Oh no! Oh no! Give it your best! Oh no!
If you ever wanted to play a 3D Sonic game with multiple characters, Sonic Adventure definitely has it. Although you are probably mostly here for Sonic, but don't worry, he delivers. 6 playable characters, levels that retain that classic Sonic level design but in 3D. One of the best controlling Sonics we've ever gotten. Which is kinda sad now that I think about it, with brand new power-ups for each character, like the Lightspeed Dash, the Lightspeed Attack, and a modern Sonic staple, the Homing Attack. Also, if you love the Spin Dash, you'll love it here too. You can charge it or just mash it to get constant boosts. It's like Boost Sonic before Boost Sonic. Not to mention I'd argue the best playable Tails and Knuckles. Tails has a good amount of speed, he can still fly and boasting a tail attack. Knuckles does what Knuckles do, glide, climb, punch, and now digs with the shovel claws. For Sonic, you've got his high-speed gameplay. For Tails, it's similar, but you're actually racing, with shortcuts for him to fly. Knuckles has treasure hunting, searching around the levels for the Master Emerald pieces, while you can also dig for rings and monitors. All 3 are really fun to play. There's a reason Sonic fans hold this game as the gold standard in regards to control and gameplay with these characters. The other characters' stories are shorter. Amy's rocking a trusted hammer, which you can use to do a hammer jump and gain momentum. Big Fishes for his frog friend. I mean, it's relaxing.
We're together again at last.
Big, we got a problem. Gamma is more of a run and gun since you are one of Eggman's robots. Do you know why Gamma is so good? You are playing the role of a flicky that has been roboticized by Eggman, to eventually remembering who they are and defying Eggman and saving their friends. That bird with Amy, a friend of the flicky inside Gamma. Or like a relative? Not really sure, but it all ties together nicely. Your reward for beating all of the stories? An epic supersonic boss fight with perfect chaos. They build up chaos since your very first encounter with Sonic, slowly seeing him get stronger with each Chaos Emerald, and now it's time to take him down, Super Sonic style. Definitely one of the best final bosses in any Sonic game, with Open Your Heart playing in the background? What a way to finish this amazing game. Not to mention the incredible soundtrack, the variety, you really can't go wrong with Sonic music, and Sonic Adventure is up there with the greatest. Even if you aren't really a Sonic fan, the music is just that great to listen to outside of the game. Sonic Adventure is a joy from start to finish. I mean, it's not perfect, it's definitely not Ace the best, some janky cameras sometimes, but it's got a lot of charm and would solidify Sonic's success into 3D, the Sega Dreamcast's best seller. There's many great things about this game, the set pieces and levels, references to the classics, the different perspectives in the scenarios, but Cal Tails' perspective here is that Eggman is intimidating.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Damn, who pissed in his Cheerios? To the somewhat funny expressions the characters makes. All the while Tikal is interjecting in each scenario, slowly piecing together what happened with Chaos in the past. The fact that Sonic Frontiers not only references Sonic Adventure, but gives us more on Chaos, is kind of a big deal. Besides, who doesn't like Chow? If you're a Sonic fan who hasn't played Sonic Adventure, it is a must. You are missing out on one of the greatest 3D Sonic games. But don't worry, you don't need a Dreamcast anymore. There are other ways to play it. Although Sonic Adventure DX is not a fan favorite due to visual changes, if you have this Steam version, you can mod it back to the way it was on the Dreamcast, which is actually what I played for this video. Will Sega ever give us that remake? Well, since the Game Awards 2023, they've announced that they are bringing back old franchises with the idea of bringing the Dreamcast era back. Hey, Sonic Adventure Sega? Literally the Dreamcast game? Till then, go pick up Sonic Adventure. It's still very much playable, and me going back to this reminded me why that is.